Zimkids Weekly News on YoBana TV, read by Kimberly Spaniel. News making the headlines in this bulletin. 14 October 2023 saw the introduction of Color Festival at Zimkids as part of their efforts to increase togetherness despite their differences. In October 2023, Maru paid a courtesy call to Zimkids Orphan Trust and donated food parcels. The new Christian church came to have breakfast with all the kids at the center, and on the 14th of November, Zimkids took to the streets of Phumula to embark on a cleanup campaign. News in detail. Color Festival. 14 October 2023 saw the introduction of Color Festival at Zimkids as part of their efforts to increase togetherness despite their differences. The launching of Color Festival at Zimkids on the 14th of October 2023 saw kids from different backgrounds coming together, wearing always splashing each other with color. The brain behind Color Festival, Bimbi Socheta, noted that the idea was meant to celebrate diversity despite differences and teaching kids to tolerate and accept each other. Splashing colors is a way of making one's life so colorful by sharing of bringing joy, love, peace, laughter, hope, and friendship, said Miss Cheta. Colorful memories meant to last forever were created on the day. Maru donation. Saturday, 14 October 2023, Maru paid a courtesy call to Zimkids Center and donated food parcel. More from schedule.
In celebration of Food Day, Maru, one of the biggest remittances outlets in Africa, visited Zimkids to donate food parcel to the center. The day turned out to be more than just a donation. The representatives from Maru got an opportunity to tour the center to appreciate what the kids get to do. Further, they had a chance to have a feeling of how it is like to be a child as they partook in activities such as water games and ball games together with the kids. Zimkids News, YoBana TV.
Saturday, 28 October, the new Christian church came to have breakfast with all the kids at the center. Among the ones who visited is Mfundisi B, Jonathan Thompson and Thompson Properties, Mandla, and many more. More from our reporter, Melin.
The breakfast was decided on Saturday of 30 September when they had their Men Up Conference Big Up Part 2, their first series in men's ministry. Mr. Elliot Mandaza, who is part of the church, spoke to them and challenged to speak up against injustice and for the weak and less privileged amongst them. His talk led to a fruitful discussion and conviction to take action. Through various conversations, they were looking at getting involved and helping those less privileged. Saturday, 30 September, Jonathan Thompson took them through a more focused drive in that direction. Tinashe Basa, our director, attended the conference and shared Zimkids' story that led the men to decide to have breakfast with 200 plus kids from Zimkids Orphan Trust. Melin Makruman, Zimkids News, YoBana TV.
On the 4th of November, Zimkids took to the streets of Phumula to embark on a clean up campaign. Let's hear more from our reporter, Lesmo Mlilo.
Following the land pollution in the suburb of Phumula, Zimkids took the initiative to clean up the streets. This was done so as to cultivate the culture of dwelling in a clean environment, hence fighting the scourge of diseases like cholera. The kids joyfully came out in their numbers with large black bins and picked up litter in the form of papers, plastic bottles. This initiative is in line with the vision of restoring Bulawayo back to its former glory of being the cleanest city in Zimbabwe. Lesmo Mlilo, Zimkids News, YoBana TV.
And in business news, as part of being innovative, Zimkids has embarked on drilling entrepreneurship skills in kids through chicken rearing business. Let's hear more from our reporter, Oz.
The raising of chickens awards children with skills, as we have adopted the notion that says pet with benefits. Children get to participate in cleaning the chicken coop, taking care of each individual bird, and picking up of eggs. Poultry farming provides a high yield and has a lot of benefits to Zimkids. Eggs provide high protein to our kids with special needs such as those on art. The manure we get is useful in raising plants on our greenhouse that fits over 180 plus kids. Financial gains from this project supplements our financial muscle so that we are able to be self-reliant and more sustainable for future.
One of our very own Langa has initiated a sewing project. Langa explains why she started this initiative and what she intends to do. Let's hear her speak.
I like to do sewing machine because I feel comfortable when I'm doing it. I like to design my own things. I like to teach others. I like to do everything I want, and I can do anything I want.
And finally, in sports news, the month of August saw the launch of Mr. and Miss Sports, an initiative meant to promote and encourage sports culture amongst the kids. This initiative was undertaken by a sports specialist, Miss Vimbiso Cheta, who also introduced a number of sporting activities at the center. Miss Vimbiso takes us through this journey.
Alright, so this initiative was aimed to educate kids on other sporting activities that are not soccer and netball. So I realized that these other sports courts are not very well known by kids. So it was a good programming so that kids can get to know that there's badminton, there's chess, there's darts, and there are other sports courts that they can venture into. So modeling was used as the tool to actually make that awareness possible so that kids get to appreciate their body and appreciate the impact or changes that are brought by sporting activities.
Thank you for listening at Zimkids Weekly News at YoBana TV. With that, that's the end of this week's news. Thank you.